It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports.
And we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Seahawks and the Niners
Under the lights on Monday night.
It is a part of the country that could definitely use the rain, but it's also going to make for a very wet track tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Tonight, we wrap a busy first week of the season with a second of two on a Monday night between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night, all sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
From the gun, it's Lance. Being chased down left, and he can't find any at their 35-yard line. Lance looking to throw it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Throwing on first down is Lance. And that's going to... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return will stop.
Really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
They'll run for it. Lance looking to throw. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield. Loudest roar ever recorded, and you can... And he's going to go down just outside. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing on first down is Murray. And a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Murray to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's on 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. Pressure comes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take. Off play action. Randolph.
So they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think...
On play action, Lawrence. And a 7. Here's Lawrence to throw. Pressure. Looking to throw. Perkins. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Cordero Patterson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the 1st quarter. But
back to throw here. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. He's at the 50, 30. The 20, 10, 5. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back 2-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer some space, and it worked awfully well.
And down. 2nd and 5. In trouble, and he'll go. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the back corner of the end zone. But he got to go quickly. Hustling to the line. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he will take this one home. In overtime. And this one is right through. And with it. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken. Now Smith. And a Seahawks from the red zone now. Smith.
Don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes. Got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only
Under pressure.
only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Under pressure, they got him again. He'll look to throw. And he's going. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. And a Seahawk defense.
Run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back.
In baseball, the pitcher may get the
Pressure comes. He's taken down. They'll look to throw here. And the pressure gets there. He'll go.
going to be a big day, and it very well could be.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, now it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Trey game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On 2nd and 7, Herbert. Now the ball comes loose, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle. Herbert now. Trying to and eventually taken down here.
Interception in last week's game, that contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts. Missed an opportunity.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's to communicate. It's 3rd down.
And he will go down. You've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Panthers and the Hawks
under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle.
Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that
on fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he is
to throw is Perkins.
Going up top. He's got a man complete. And
Corral to throw, 1st and 10.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
On 4th down, Perkins. Touchdown!
The Seahawks, they are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Seattle. It's the Cowboys and the Seahawks on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle.
Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game.
To throw is Prescott. Eluding, and he can't find it. To throw on 2nd down, Perkins. End zone call. Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. His defense coming up large and snagging a big take.
Clock rolling. Pressure comes. He's taking. They want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation. If they just...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercept. NFC Championship. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, what half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy. and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he's got it. Caught in the end zone. On 2nd and 7, Prescott buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. Operating from the gun, Perkins. End zone caught.
Throwing is Perkins.
Touchdown. And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Seahawks and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it comes your way next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Tennessee Titans taking on the NFC champions. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks.
Well, down on the field, they're all thinking the same thing that they do every week, Charles. All the work, all the preparation over the past week, it all leads up to these next 4 quarters.
It's suspenseful now, Brandon.
2nd and 8. Again, it's Henry. He spins free. And into the end. 4th down. And his kick is right there. And his kick is indeed good. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for this one, the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half, and they've had some success on the ground. And with the lead going into the second half, they'll no doubt be looking to keep it going. And meanwhile, for the Titans, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing.
Now, a little bit of pressure going.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans.
Santos' kick is up and through. And they'll try and sneak it here. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside.
And intercepted. Maybe Gino now to throw. Open. And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Down the sideline it goes. Inside the 10.
And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there.
That play, maybe use that speed.
And this time he is in.
This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.